What's up everybody, it's your girl Nia the Video Gamer, and I wanted to make a video today about the Nintendo Creators Program. Now when I first heard about the Nintendo Creators Program, I thought that it was a good idea. You know, I felt that it was a good middle ground for people who like to let's play and have gameplay of Nintendo games in their videos, and so that people can continue making those videos, because you remember there was a point when Nintendo was like, nah, can't use our stuff, or at least you can't monetize it, because people still were using Nintendo gameplay videos, but they had to either put their own audio over it or just not post them at all. That was pretty much a bad time for a lot of people, especially people like me, who all I usually play is Nintendo games. So they made this program that whenever you submit individual videos, there's a 60-40 split. So Nintendo gets 60%, the content creator gets 40%. Now, if you decide to become a partner with this Nintendo program, Nintendo gets 70% and the content creator gets 30%. And so at first I said, okay, well, there are so many YouTube partner programs out there and they don't even provide even a fraction of that. So I felt that, okay, well, it works out for everybody. The content creators still get to use Nintendo footage. Nintendo still has a chance to protect their IPs. And even though I feel that this program shouldn't exist anyway, Nintendo has the right to protect their IPs, so I said, why not? Let's see how it works. So the more that I read up about this program and the more that I heard people talk about this program, it actually comes out to the fact that YouTube also gets a slice of the pie. So Nintendo and YouTube get a slice of the pie, and then you get whatever is remaining. So theoretically, that means that the content creator gets less money. Not only that, but they have a supported game list, and if you have a game that you want to play on your channel that isn't on the supported game list, you can't put that on your channel at all. One of those games being one of the biggest, most social Nintendo games, Super Smash Brothers. There's no Super Smash Brothers 4, there's no Super Smash Brothers Melee, there's no Super Smash Brothers 64. So to those of you out there that love Super Smash Brothers and your channel is centered around Super Smash Brothers, you are in for a treat. I want to preface what I'm gonna say with Nintendo is not broke by any stretch of the imagination. So their penny pinching ways are really getting ridiculous. Their last financial report came out and the Wii U is not selling to projection, but they are no longer losing money on the Wii U. Not only that, the 3DS is selling like hotcakes, Amiibo are selling like hotcakes, they've got billions of dollars in the bank, they've got billions of dollars in reserves, which is money that they use specifically for products that they make for consumers. They got money. Point blank, they got money. So basically with this situation, with the charger situation for the new 3DS, Nintendo is in uber money saving mode for whatever reason. Although they're no longer losing money on the Wii U, this generation is one of the first generations in a very long time, in about 30 some odd years, that Nintendo has ever lost money and has had to push back their projections for products. This gives me the impression that the higher ups, the board of directors, are making Nintendo do all of these silly little penny pinching things that in the end hurt their supporters. I've been a Nintendo fan for over 20 years. They make great products. I will continue to support their products so long as they are good products. But anytime that you as a company aren't meeting projections and consumers have to pick up the slack, that is not a good day. I am a consumer before I am a Nintendo fan. So Nintendo, I understand y'all experimenting with different models, different pay models, different policy changes. I'm okay with that, but I also have to let you know which ones are good and which ones are bad. This one could be bad. The charger situation, most definitely that's bad. And I have 3 3DS chargers, but if I didn't have a charger, you better believe that I would have either gotten a new 3DS used, or I would have got a charger made by a third party, because I ain't having it. And to this, I just really want to say, Nintendo, you have much bigger fish to fry. You got these scalpers taking advantage of Amiibo and these special edition pre-orders and selling them for upwards of the hundreds of thousands on eBay. Can we focus on that? Can we focus on other positive ways to make money, to provide services for consumers so they could spend money on them the right way, versus taking money away from the people by forcing them to buy chargers for a new 3DS, assuming that they are new buyers, and taking money away from content creators on YouTube? We can do better than that, Nintendo. Let's get it together. And don't get me wrong, you have every right to protect your IPs. Those are your IPs, those are your characters, those are your licenses. But there are so many bigger things you could be doing than penny pinching from the little guys. The thing that frustrates me the most about this situation is, I know that this wasn't an Iwata situation. I know Miyamoto and other of the higher ups in Nintendo had nothing to do with this. It's really those century-old ass board of directors that don't understand modern markets, that are still putting about policies that don't make any sense in 2015, making all of these decisions, advising Nintendo to do all of these things. And Nintendo are so hell-bent on trying to please these board of directors, hell-bent on trying to please their stockholders, that in the long run, they are screwing over the people that love them the most, and that is the consumers and the fans. I really hope that this content creators program fails. I really hope that they see a stark decline in their chargers. I hope that nobody buys them. And I hope that anything else they try to do in the future that doesn't benefit the consumer as well as them, because I feel like it should be a trade-off. Anytime a company is providing a service, the consumer should be able to benefit from that service. And whenever there's no longer a trade-off, Nintendo, I hope that whatever it is fails, so that you learn that this is not okay. You do away with that old ass model, get rid of that old ass board of directors, stop trying so hard to please stockholders and in the process screwing over your fans, and that you learn something. With that being said, still love Nintendo to death, but as an earnest Nintendo fan that rocks with Nintendo, that is down in the trenches with my other fellow Nintendo fans, I have to keep it real. I have to let Nintendo know what it is and what it ain't, so they can do better. Be vocal on Twitter, be vocal on Facebook, be vocal on Miiverse. Do whatever you gotta do to let them know this ain't cool. It's your girl Nia, and I'm out. Peace.